The European Union's unwillingness to compromise on certain areas in the Brexit talks could be because of messy past trade negotiations with Switzerland, a trade expert has claimed. Prime Minister Boris Johnson is expected to fly to Brussels later this evening for Brexit trade talks with European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen. Time is running out to reach a deal before the end of the transition period on December 31. The pair will hold talks over dinner, after negotiations between officials once again did not yield any breakthroughs. The key sticking points in the talks remain in the areas of level playing field, conditions for business, fishing rights, championed by France, and how any trade deal might be implemented. A UK government source said progress at a political level may allow the negotiations, between the UK's Lord Frost and EU's Michel Barnier, to resume over the coming days. However, the source added that it was important to be realistic that an agreement might not be possible. Mr. Barnier appears to have also rejected the idea of striking mini deals with Britain to avoid the immediate shock of a no-deal Brexit. As the clock ticks down and tensions rise, in an exclusive interview with Express.co.uk, Alan Winters, director of the Trade Policy Observatory at the University of Sussex, revealed one of the possible reasons behind the EU's unwillingness to compromise on certain areas. Mr. Winters said, the EU was so dissatisfied with its relationship with Switzerland because it consisted of a whole pile of bilateral deals. That made life very messy. And it also prevented cross-retaliation. It more or less prevented the EU saying if you violate what we have agreed in this agreement, we are going to retaliate doing something in this area. When asked whether Brussels is therefore trying to avoid the mistakes made during talks with Bern, Professor Winters said, absolutely. The EU has always said we were not going to get treated like Switzerland. The trade expert added, but my honest prediction is that if we get a deal, it will take a little while because we will start negotiating with the EU on all sorts of things that lie outside free trade agreements, FTAs. Things like airline landings, managing of air traffic and so on. Switzerland is not an EU member state.